Eurovision 2024. I got a new video. Alesia, Michelle. Hey, girl. I'm ready to go. How you feeling? Eurovision fam. Yeah. Are you ready for the show? We gotta keep it real. Let's go.
Oh my goodness, we have actually made it. Hello, Eurovision fam. This is Alesia, Michelle. This is like our week of Christmas. And I'm excited because we're kicking off what I think is going to be one of the most competitive and perhaps and possibly even heartbreaking Eurovision semifinals that we have ever had. And I'm so excited to be watching this live with you. I am in Europe, but I'm not in the arena. I'm not in the press room. As you all recall, we are not allowed to live stream from the press room. And quiet as it's kept between you and me, I was in the press room on Monday, and I'm just going to tell y'all right now. The vibe wasn't vibing for me in an effort, like I would say, in an environment conducive for work. There's a lot of people who want to just sit back, chill, and watch things. And y'all know how I am. If I'm going to be getting these credentials and everything, I'm about my business. I'm about work. And it's really strange when you're trying to work and people are looking at you like, what are you doing right now? It's like doing the thing we're supposed to be doing in here, working. But okay. I am excited to be here because really this is like kind of a little bit of, for the people who are long time viewers of me, this might be how we met. I remember I was like sitting on the floor on my couch in my apartment in Stockholm, Sweden in 2016, watching the show. I don't know if I had wine. Maybe I had beer. Maybe I did have wine. I might have had wine. I can't quite recall. I don't think I had cocktails. And I was just sitting here casual on the floor watching this with you. So I just want to say thank you all so much for joining. And I already have comments. I'm just going to get some of these out of the way before I hit and bring into the conversation one of my favorite people to talk Eurovision with. So here we go. Ellie says, I'm ready to mess up my sleep schedule with this week watching from Taiwan where it's 3 a.m. Well, Ellie, I'm glad to have you here. I don't know if I could do 3 a.m., but I would do it for Eurovision. That's what I would do. Amethyst, I'm watching from Gothenburg, Sweden with some Indian food, chips, drinks. I'm ready for semifinal 1. Let the Eurovision 2024 begin. Come on now. And it's good for you all to watch with us because we make a point to try and mute our mics when the performance is happening and we kind of talk in the middle, which might be a hard thing to do this year because Petra is so funny and I'm so glad that she's back. And so I might have moments where I'm just like, I just want to see my girl. I just want to see my girl give us some jokes. Okay. Ellie is also asking, is your mom and boyfriend watching it again or are they off doing other things? Well, I will tell you, much like Amethyst, I'm going to we're getting Thai food. And I've also requested, I've requested some more drinks because I'm like, this ain't going to be enough. I don't even know if you can see the bottle. It's not enough in here. See, it's not enough. And no, I did not drink this whole bottle. My mother did. I just had a glass. I just poured my glass. And I've got tea because, if I'm going to be drinking, I got to, replenish. Do both. So I will be hopefully getting some of their insights and whatnot. And I think it's nice when you get to watch Eurovision sort of with family because I think that's how so many people experience the Eurovision Song Contest. So yeah, we got Sandra from Portugal. Portugal in the building. Portugal, a whole bunch of Portugal. Hello. Keldori. Yeah, we're gonna be missing all of this, me mispronouncing names that pop up in the chat. Yeah, we're gonna be missing that once we hit June, but we're not there yet. Okay, we're not there yet. Christina, welcome. Thank you. Go Serbia, Aqua. This is gonna be good. Okay, and says I'm voting for Slovenia for sure. Look, we're gonna have to. Ellie is wondering what's the voting strategy for semifinal 1. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about it because we got to do it. Oh my goodness. So many comments. Hello from Scotland. Can't wait for tonight. Thomas, we're heading out to Copenhagen on Thursday for semifinal 2. Danny, Alesia, I'm nervous. Can you reassure me Ireland will qualify? Ireland's qualifying. Don't worry about it. It's happening. John, watching from Serbia as an Albanian with tea and traditional food. Ooh, I like that. I mean, that's the one thing about not having to be in the press room because there have been times I've been sick for semifinal one in the press room. I have been like freezing my butt off. We have had some press rooms that were like ice boxes. Turin was cold. Israel was a little bit cold. I remember they were sort of piping in AC. Israel was a little bit cold. Yeah, Macaroni says love from Texas. I'm so nervous for some of my faves. I mean, look. Gospel and Alesia, who did you vote for? I did end up giving a couple of points to Slovenia, but I did what I said I was going to do because ultimately I really just feel like the vocal and everything with Australia, I had to throw it there, and then of course, and y'all know I like Australia's song, and then of course Bambi Thug. I gave most of my points to Ireland, and I'm just going to tell y'all right now, and this might feel crazy. Ireland could win the semi. Ireland could win the semi. I actually think it could happen. That's crazy. In the sunlight, we lit together. In the sun. Oh my goodness. I have to say though, y'all, I'm like, it's always bittersweet once we kick this off because it's like the beginning of the end. Okay, but I've been alone too long. All right, I'm bringing up my bestie to the stage, my Euro bestie. Well, actually, I don't know. Lily, is it okay if you're not my Euro bestie?
I'm perfectly fine with that.
I don't even know. But if you're not my Euro bestie, then I'm like, well, then what are you? So I'm like, I don't like it. So I guess okay. I guess I might just have to call you my Euro bestie. It feels wrong not to refer to you as anything but that.
All right. Yeah. Well, I'm happy to be your Euro bestie. I'm happy to be here once again. It's like the best time of year. Like, oh, Christmas can't compare for me.
No, it's like the best and the worst because this is like also the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing.
Yeah.
This is the beginning of the end and it's really crazy. Okay. Let's look. Simple things. If Ireland doesn't qualify, something's gone seriously wrong. This is qualified. Like seriously.
No, seriously, guys. Ireland.
We riot at dawn.
You cannot keep your eyes off the screen when Bambi's on stage. It's just jaw dropping.
It's almost a religious experience. And I tell you that I remember just watching it. I was like, this looks so good.
Yes.
Like so good. And I mean, we all know it could have been a big old mess.
Yeah. Yes.
It totally could have.
Really
It totally could have been a big old mess. It could have been way too many ideas. And I mean, I'm telling you, if people in this genre and like risk, like now I need the Luke Black, like Bambi Thug collab.
Yeah. Oh,
like I need that. Can we get Conan? Could we do that? We could do it. We could legit have that happen.
That would be. I don't even know what that collaboration would be.
I don't know. Okay,
but I'd be excited for it.
Yes. Okay. Simple shouting out. Lily, Amanda. Good morning to both of you from Australia. Okay. Amanda is giving all my votes to Raven. But remember last year. Let's take a little bit of a retrospective. So last year, semifinal one, we had Sweden was semifinal one and Finland was semifinal one. Was it? Was that?
Yes, I think so. They were in the same semi.
Yeah, I know they were in the same semi because where we ended up throwing points, I did like Latvia.
Yes.
Oh, and Portugal. Oh, and Serbia. Yeah. I think I did Latvia, Portugal, and Serbia.
I did Portugal and Latvia for sure. Just because I was like, I want Latvia in the final, and I loved Aya so much. Yeah. So it was a big one for me.
Okay, Milan says liberal Europe will vote for Ireland and Satanism. I mean, is it Satanism though? I don't think it is. It's very Wicca. It's very witch of the earth. Yes. And so I will tell you that's what I'm thinking. Jack Fan says, sorry guys, but Slovenia is a non-qualifier. Look, we got to watch this together. I think we're going to watch this together and we'll see how it ends up coming together. I will say my stepdad, I think, would be a good example of like a Eurovision local. He's not heard any of these songs really ahead of time, and saw some of the performances. And so where he was, oh my gosh, we're getting started.
Are we?
Okay. Okay, this is interesting. So for Denmark, they're literally showing the graphic of Windows 95 man. I'm like, I don't know if I should even here. Can I? Well, I'm
Is it
not
like
trying to
just
get
a
in trouble.
loading
Oh, wait, here we
screen?
go. No, oh, I can't even show you anymore. But literally, they showed like it was a picture of Windows 95 man. And it was like, the Eurovision Song Contest is starting. And that's what it was. Mom, could you come around real quick? Can you come around here? Can you stay here real quick?
I'm trying to figure out how to get it into with the closed caption in English.
Oh, well, no, it's going to be in English. They broadcast the show in English, Mom. This is just the news. Okay, you're on camera. Okay, so well, sit down. So get comfortable. Okay, so who are you most looking forward to seeing now on the screen?
Switzerland.
Well, no, not in this semi. We're talking semi one, so the show.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking forward to seeing Croatia.
Okay, Croatia.
Yes.
Any other entries that you were like, okay, this looked cool in the arena, but like I don't know how it'll be on TV?
Yes, Doomsday Blues.
Okay. So you're looking forward to
Yeah.
seeing Ireland.
Yes.
Okay. Would you pick up the phone and vote for Ireland? Okay, so we'll take that as a no. But you're liking Croatia. But you
Yes.
like Croatia. Was there another entry that you were like, oh, this one really, I would, because you have to pay to vote. So like, oh, I would spend, 20 pounds on this entry.
In addition to Croatia. Mm,
I mean, so we open the show with Cyprus.
yes.
Then we go into,
I like Cyprus.
okay, we had, I think you said you liked
Lithu-
Portugal. Oh, yeah, Lithuania. You like.
Lithuania. Yes, Lithuania.
Okay, so in addition to Croatia, Lithuania would be getting your money.
Yes.
Okay. Any other things? What would you say?
And Cyprus.
Oh, in Cyprus.
And Cyprus.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll see what you think as the show progresses. Thanks, Mom.
Thanks.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, 2 minutes to go.
Oh yeah, 2
Someone
minutes
said
to go.
60 seconds. Ooh. Oh, Jack Van says greetings from Mexico. I voted 60 times for Croatia. Okay. You and my mom, like really, really there. Nadia says my mom is such a sweetheart. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh.
I know, right? I'm like,
It all becomes real.
oh.
So this
I'm
time
waiting for
last year
Phoenix
we were in Wonder Garden.
I'll be there Thursday.
Okay. I got like it's more of like a fruit tea, and I tend to be more of like a straight up chamomile. So, okay. This is interesting. They're already selling tickets for Dance Melody Grand Prix 2025. Yeah, I'm seeing an ad
Oh,
for
how
Dance
exciting.
Melody Grand Prix. Dance Melody Grand Prix. You're gonna go there? Are you gonna go there? I mean, Denmark needs you. They need you. They want you. They're like,
Oh, I know.
where's our girl?
I
Where's
joke
our
because my
girl?
my sister is set on moving to Copenhagen when she finishes school.
Okay,
She's
this
like
is interesting.
set on it.
Oh, well, Copenhagen is great.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear like the TV a little bit in the background?
A little bit, but it's not bad.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, so Denmark has confirmed already? I guess so. They might pull it back though. Rebecca, say a prayer for no misgendering at Eurovision, please.
I'm gonna say the hosts did not do it at all. They were all on point when we were watching rehearsals.
Aqua, how are we feeling about Austria? Will they qualify on Thursday or not? Yes. Yes. All right. Okay, I'm looking at the TV. We've got the Conchita win. Celine Dion. Celine Dion.
Yeah, Johnny Logan
Celine
wins,
Dion.
ABBA win, Corolla.
Okay. And let's talk about the graphics this year, because I think there was a lot of hoopla about the neon of it all. We're existing in the neon currently right now. How do you feel about it now, Sydney?
I like it, but I've liked it from the beginning. Like,
I didn't hate it at all. It feels very current.
Yeah, like it's been a current trend to have like a gradient with some noise on it in graphic design for a couple of years now. If you can't tell by looking at stuff I've made, I love a gradient with a little bit of noise. So I was like, oh, so we're following up with my special territory that I enjoy the most. Yeah, I don't know
how are you feeling about the postcards? I like them, but I felt like the glam bot was added and not really needed.
Yeah, that kind of felt weird. Like, I also am like curious about like, because each postcard is kind of introduced with like 2 songs from the past, and I wish there was like cohesion with what songs it was, where it was like maybe their most
first entry, or like first entry, like, most points or something.
Yeah, or like best score, first entry, things like that. I mean, Poland did show their first entry.
They did
when they did theirs. But it just also kind of feels random, because it's like, why would you choose Corolla not winning? Why would you choose like
that's what I said? I thought that was weird. Yeah. Okay, we're opening up with Eleni Fuera.
Let's go.
I mean, and this is a woman who just had a baby, basically, y'all. So come on.
Eleni just had a baby?
Well, like a year ago. I think the baby's like a year old. Yeah.
Even then,
I know. That's what I'm saying. I feel like this is, I have to say, this opening is the people saying, everybody we wish won. I feel like this is what the opening is.
I mean,
and then Erik Saade, they just were like, dang, we got to get him up on the stage because he's pissed off.
Yeah. I mean, I would have taken him winning over who won that year.
Yeah. I mean, wait. Who won Popular?
Who won the year Popular one? Like, who won Eurovision?
No, who won? Oh, yo,
it was 2011, wasn't it?
That's what I'm saying.
Running Scared.
So Running Scared? Yeah,
I would have taken Popular over Running Scared. If I remember correctly.
I mean, y'all know I gotta have a little bit of. I love Erik Saade.
Yeah. Well, no,
but I really wish that he could figure out how to sing this song live. It's been over 10 years, my dude. It's been over 10 years, my dude. We still can't stay on the pitch key?
Are we here for the singing when it comes to Erik Saade? Is that what we've all gathered for? Or have we gathered for the visage?
I feel like there was a camera shot, though, where it looked like one whole section of the arena was like, no one sat down. Are people still waiting in a line?
Well, outside? I know there's still 300 tickets available.
Okay, come on. Let's see. Erik Saade. He is good looking, though.
I mean.
But I really do feel like this was the EBU saying, let's think about all the countries we wish we would have seen win that year, and let's do a medley.
I don't know how I feel about this arrangement. I'm not going to lie. It's not my favorite.
Oh, but see, Ryan, Mother Eleni, real winner. Ooh.
I mean,
Aphrodite, we can all agree Eleni was fine. She's great. Yeah, I don't know if I love this arrangement. I think it's okay. It works, obviously, but I'm like, eh. But we needed to modernize. You know where but I loved Erik with, what was it? Every Moment or something, Every Single. That was like top tier. And then wasn't that the year To Say one? Oh God, yes, I think it was.
I feel like I've suppressed some Melfest recent.
I don't know. Sometimes Sweden, I love y'all, but sometimes I'll just be like, what is going on? Is the heat not working? You know?
I don't know.
George said, Lord, he can't sing. I mean, look, I love Ian.
We are not here for the singing when it comes to Eric Sade. We're here for the visage. We are here for
Come on, Chanel.
the overall package.
Can I just tell you, I love this jumpsuit because, you know, she's one of those girls that's really petite and it's not, and her waist isn't really, you know, the way that she's shaped. And I love the way that this sort of gives her shape and accentuates so that when you're watching her dance, you know, it's kind of, it's basically enhancing all of her movements.
Yes.
And giving it a little bit more impact. And I really do wish we saw a little bit more of that with some of the styling that we have this year, where it's really thoughtful about how someone is going to view the body and receive them.
It's like there's thought actually put into who I'm making this garment for specifically. And like, I think a lot of people, when it comes to them performing on stage, need to
Chanel, I love it. And
have someone like that.
Remember Augusto was asking like, oh, is this like the same choreo? And I was like, it's like enhanced dance break. It's so good.
Yeah, no, this was fantastic. I also love the blue.
Well, I just want to say, like, I think I have gone on record that if the mood of Europe wasn't so drastically changed, I fully believe that Chanel actually would have won.
Yeah. I think she could have. And I thought we were heading into one of those winners anyways that year, but then things are different.
And so y'all know, I mean, since this is an opening, we're chatty, but we will go on mute during the performances and then talk about them sort of during the postcards. Yeah, but in the postcards, I just didn't like the glam bot portion. It just felt like they added it on at the end.
Yeah, it felt like I don't know, like it felt like an afterthought more than anything. It wasn't like, oh, let's be careful when we're planning this. It was like, let's just toss this in here.
I just want to note, have we seen any Palestinian flags in the audience yet?
I'm kind of looking. Flags. Eric Sade did have a kafia on his hand though.
Okay.
That's the only thing I've seen.
I have to say, I'm loving the pink and the orange, and I just want to say, you know, it's as if the EBU saw the photo shoot that I had in Philadelphia last year and just were like, Alesia, you don't even have to worry about taking additional photos. We're just going to find something that completely coordinates with what you already had. Because when I planted myself on the background for this year, I was like, hello, color coordination. That was me, you know, just inspiring people day in and day out.
Hey.
Okay. The Floon said had to switch to SVT. The Opera Fee VPN couldn't keep up. Philip said, not the empty seats. I was like, I'm seeing empty seats, but honestly, people could still be outside queuing. It's a very long line. Okay. I love that joke. I was like, just get it out of the way.
Oh, I do like the pink and the orange together.
It looks great.
It's such a great combination.
Yeah. Oh my God. Pietra Mede. Someone said, Vaco, it's the beginning and they already sit down. Like, wake up. Hold up. David, seeing United by Music is strange. Like flashbacks. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that they kept the slogan the same. I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I was like, well, no, they're not going to change it. It's just going to be United by Music. They're not.
We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get a delegation that's real bullheaded about it in the future and they reset us. I did miss Petra. I'm so glad we got her. I thought we weren't, but I'm happy we have her.
Oh, wait, hold on. I like this joke. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Is the joke? Yeah. I'm buckle up for the joke. I love Petra Miede. Oh my Lord, the audience cheering for Petra. Yes. And to think some of y'all wanted us to try someone new.
Oh, I think I'm behind you.
Hmm?
I'm a few seconds behind you, I think.
Okay. Chantel says the audience just doesn't feel packed like recent years. Everything also looks too casual. Well, I will say, I mean, the semifinals, they have made a point to try to make it feel a little bit less. So then it's like it feels more grand at the grand final. But also, Malmö Arena is not that big. And so when you are in the space, hold on real quick. What are we doing with the remote control? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm like, do y'all hear this?
I
We're not
mean, yeah, a
changing the
little bit, but not
show.
bad.
We're not changing the show.
Oh, Jojo doesn't want to watch Eurovision?
My mom is trying to put the closed captions on.
Is it not showing up in English for the?
Well, they're just not on at all.
Uh,
Mom, give me the remote. I can figure it out. Are they on? Oh, they are on. Okay, well then here, give me the. Oh, well, I don't know if you can figure it out. You can figure it out. Okay. All right. Okay. Lily, we got to get to the real stuff. Who are you most scared for this evening?
oh goodness. Slovenia?
See, the thing is, I'm not even really scared for Slovenia because, well, I don't know. I guess I am scared. Well, because I was going to say, I feel like I get more scared, not just for who we're going to lose. I think I get more scared for like who's going to get on stage and potentially embarrass themselves.
Oh. Well,
And so with that, and you know, this is your global introduction to the world. That's
Yeah.
the thing that I get a little bit more like, ooh. Chantal
Well-
Deroux. Oh my God. Why is Malin not funny at all? She's not a comedian. She's no.
what has she been in? Like just like regular
I remember
sitcoms?
she's been in comedies before. Because I remember she was in this one movie and her character was kind of like, I think supposed to be funny, but she wasn't really that funny to me. Like I feel like it was like a Ben Stiller, Adam Sandler kind of movie, like something like that. And that's like what I feel like I really, you know, Logan, y'all, this doesn't feel real. I can't believe it's already Eurovision week. I agree with you. It does not feel real. It does not feel real. Oh, Slovenia and Serbia, I'm nervous. They too, they're like 2 out of my top 5. It's strange not being nervous for my own country, Ireland, for once. Yeah. Okay, we got Amethyst. I love the postcard. I like the postcards. Okay, we've got
Yeah.
Cyprus coming up. Let's go on mute and experience Cyprus.
Okay, I'm gonna mute it because I'm definitely behind you.
Okay, Lily, I know I'm a little bit ahead of you, but I'm just going to break down. I think that Cilia sounded great. I really think that she leveled up. I do feel like Cyprus is qualifying, and I do believe that they are deserving of so because of the execution with which she does bring to this. I wish this song was stronger. I wish that this was a more polished modern song. I mean, I wish she sort of had a Lanoya. I wish that she even what's the song? Even her with like Loop, I'd be curious about because I really do think she ended up proving herself vocally and really mastering the ability to be that triple threat because she is hitting
Yeah.
those moves and dancing and singing very well. But I'll tell you right now, I think next year we gotta let this like dance break thing go. I mean, it's
Okay.
way too many at the Pop Girlies this year, and I've
I
got
have
Serbia
thought.
coming up. So you go share your thoughts, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
hop into Serbia.
My biggest issue with Cyprus, I think, is the dance break because this one didn't really. It's like you've got this dance break. You have someone who's a good dancer. Why aren't we utilizing her dance moves a little more? So I think that kind of lets her down. And like Alicia said, I do think this song is a bit dated and a bit like beneath her. I would like to see her with something more modern and fresh because that song's been bouncing around for a while, from what I understand. And I have Serbia now too, so
All right, so Serbia just ended for me. Aqua said, "Welcome back to the final, Serbia." George said, "Oh, I
Mhm.
don't think this is qualifying, sadly." The fluence and vocals feel really quiet. There was a comment up here earlier I thought was notable.
Yeah, like
Personally,
she
I
was
think
low in the mix.
yeah, but also this personally, I think Serbia and Slovenia should have switched lighting. Serbia's too
Mm,
dark. You can't. And actually, I never thought of that. But low-key, I agree. But I
yes.
think I did say, I think Slovenia could have had a prop.
Yeah,
We
I
might have needed a prop for Slovenia. I think that would have, I just think it would have helped it. I will tell you, I hate the transition from Cyprus to
this
this.
running order is bad. This
I
running order doesn't make
mean,
sense. I'm like, I don't know why you put
ugh.
Serbia right after the Cro. No, Serbia
Okay.
and between Cyprus and Lithuania was a terrible idea.
Oh, Jay is, I think this is not qualifying. FF, there's no way she isn't qualifying. So really mixed here. Let's see. Okay, we're getting into Lithuania for me.
Mm. Yeah, I have them coming in now, so I've caught up to you.
Also, shout out to Sylvester Bell because my mom really was like hyped to meet him and got a photo, and he was so gracious and nice. Y'all, the arena is mad offbeat. What is going on? Okay, so my mom just said she was like, "Well, are you live?" She was like, "Did they tell him not to move?" She was like, "I feel like," because I was like, "Oh, because you feel like he wants to move more than what he's doing." I was like, "I think it's the ambiance." But look, when this song came out, I hopped on, on these screens, on these channels to you all, and told y'all I was like, because at that point, I didn't feel like we really had anything like winner worthy, like finished package selected at the time. I don't think like it was good stuff, but it was like, okay, but is this gonna win? And then this one emerged. Lithuania is so good. And again, I just think this sandwich of Serbia in between this, I mean, and like, although, because remember, I was even talking about a world where I was like, we could have had Lithuania open the show.
I thought that's what when I made up my running order, I had Lithuania opening the show.
Yeah. I mean,
I
because it
think
was
that
like,
would've been a great
it.
opener.
Yeah, like, it's polished. It's going to be executed well. Okay, we've got Bambi coming up now. All right. Y'all, y'all,
It's so good. It's
I'm
so
not about to
good.
get up on here and cry.
I'm so happy for Ireland. I'm so happy for them. Like, oh my goodness. I'm gonna say it right now because I've been saying it for years. I told you guys, I've been saying it for how long? Ireland is gonna get their act together when Sweden gets that 7th win. And how right am I? Once again, vindicated.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm not going to cry this early, y'all. Y'all are not going to get me. Okay, Brendan, while Ireland, they are reshaping the Eurovision box, original, powerful, and the staging this year is just A plus, like A1, a masterclass in amazing camera work, and the crowd seem to love every single moment. Look, y'all, Lhasa, Jesus, does people like this emo weirdo music?
Yes.
Yes.
Very much. I hate to break
This
it
is the
to you,
thing.
but it's very popular.
But it's theater. It's an art piece, and to me it's an art piece that is accessible. I have been telling people once this was even selected, I was like, this is not really that out of the box. I was like looking at it, I was like, Bambi looks like Sally, looks like Corpse Bride. Like, it's very Tim Burton aesthetic in a good way. I mean, there's a little bit of like Neil Gaiman in there. So it's presenting visuals with which mainstream audiences have seen, as opposed to, I would say, if we're thinking of a Conan Osiris, where that was very different. It was out of the box, I think, for mainstream audiences. Of course, y'all know I love that, In the Name of Telemovesh. But yeah, I mean, it's a showpiece. It's a performance. And yeah, I just think so
No,
Elsa, Bambi ate them all. Ryan Bambi destroyed the stage. Logan Wyam, I emotional too. I mean, like, I will say I am emotional because I was like, I mean, y'all know, I was like, this is my number one out of the selection. I was like, I'm nervous for it, but I'm almost kind of like, look, just do it. You know what I mean? Like, because if you're Ireland, like, what do you have to lose? What? You don't qualify again? You've been doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been not qualifying. So just, just like go for it. Like, you haven't done this. And I just, I'm really, really.
I know. I'm so happy for them. I'm so happy for them. Like, like, I don't even know what to say other than like, it's great. It's beautifully done. Everything that's been said, the praises we've been singing this, 100% agreed with all of them. Also, that was a budget stage. Like, the camera angles, doing quick cuts. It's very simple staging. Like, and it was done wonderfully.
It's so deeply effective. Kilio says that left me screaming and crying. Oh my God, that was incredible. Ireland for the win. I mean, like, I'm telling people, I think that could win the I now am like, I think Ireland could. When I saw the staging, I was like, and I mean, I'm not saying that this is my fault, but I've been telling people, I'm like, if you're wondering who we need to be picking up the phone and calling for, I've been saying that for a while. Yeah. I was like, we need to support the risky things. Like, I just, okay. Regardless of whether you like the song or like the song, this performance is winner worthy. I think as a continent, we need to appreciate the art that was just displayed. And that's why I don't think juries won't vote. I think Bambi is going to get some jury points.
Yeah, no,
I wouldn't even be surprised if the UK jury woke up, because the UK jury does weird things sometimes. I wouldn't be surprised if the UK jury was like, even like, oh yeah, we'll go on and give y'all this because we would never do anything like this.
I mean, to be fair, we're heading into the UK now, and I think their staging is daring for the United Kingdom. I do like the staging in the UK too.
It's innovative. I think I said this again, like, we get these people coming around, every year. Oh, this is the most innovative staging, blah, blah. What the UK is doing is actually innovative. Let me pull this up. Smith, what you say about staging and styling is so true. Hated Ireland, but now I want them to win. Exactly. I mean, that's the thing. Eurovision is about the execution. Yeah. If this was just a song contest, we would not be looking at this on television right now, y'all. Okay, so we're going to have Ollie get up. I'm going to go on mute.
Me too.
I'll just give one note. I don't think that Ollie needs to be doing all of these runs. Ollie, keep it simple where you need to keep it simple. It's okay. You don't have to do all this. Why is he being so extra with these runs? He doesn't need to do all of that.
I mean, at least he's not getting voted on tonight.
Well, if he wants some points from the juries and the televote, I'm gonna need him just to sing it straight in the final. You don't need to do all that.
He has time to learn.
Okay, well, so this just ended. Look, I don't think it was that bad. Like, I think some of y'all are being too hard on him.
No, I think some of y'all are being a little too prudish.
It just, yeah, I think some of y'all are being too hard on Ollie when it comes to the vocals. But I would say, I think it's just, Ollie was just doing too much though. Like
Yeah.
it was just doing too much. And again, get ready for another really weird transition where we're doing the UK and then we're going to Ukraine, which is awful. Like this I'm saying the transition.
The running order makes zero sense. Let's be honest.
Like it's just a hard left. Or maybe right. A hard right, perhaps. So Black to the Pink says, can he sing?
He sings
Joshy,
fine.
I agree though that his
So
mic seems to be too soft. I think the mix. I don't know if it was that the mic was soft, or if the track was just loud.
I feel like that's everyone so far though. Like the track seems like it's been too high for for Serbia too, not necessarily for others, but
Okay.
All right,
Well,
I got Ukraine
let's do
going.
Ukraine. I'm just gonna say I've been kind of kind, I think, to Jerry when it comes to the vocal, but Jerry needs to work on her vocal tone because she comes in sometimes with too much bass in the vocal, and we need a little bit more lightness to it. Like it still should feel a little bit like a lullaby, and sometimes it's like the Countess Luann. I'm giving me a lullaby. Yeah, Jerry is gonna have to. This is me being picky, so heads up. This is me being picky, but I just do think Jerry could lighten it up a little bit. It's too Mama Teresa. Like we need a little bit more. And look at Tim. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see. So, wow, the silhouetted walking is haunting and
Oh,
beautiful.
there's him.
Ennis,
Just
love
saw
it.
him.
Yeah, love it, but not a winner. Top five. Yeah. Is it just me or the mic slightly off for all the contestants? Task View loves that. Alona coming in with the best rapping to be seen. I agree with that. I think I said that in my reaction. I was like, oh, see, I was like, this is correct because I mean, how many times has Europe decided to torch me and torture me with, nursery rhyme raps? Okay, I'm really curious what y'all are gonna think about Luna. I am really
Me
curious.
about I'm talking about the question on the screen or the comment on the screen. Because
Oh, someone said
scream
Jerry's
to
vocals
boy.
were still off since the national. We're still off since the national performance. Okay, let's. Okay, Poland.
Oh, Poland.
Okay. Um, oh God. Crowd is loving everything though, low key. Because the crowd has been hyped for everybody, I feel like, which is good.
Yeah, that's what
Um,
they're supposed to do.
oh wait, hold on. Ipswich, she hit the jury note, good for her, but it was this and then but it was still a mess, unfortunately.
I'm
Poland maybe non-qualifier. What are your thoughts? Yeah, what are your
I'm
thoughts on?
impressed. Well, I'm impressed they got the statue from Denver Airport and brought it all the way over to Malmo. That was impressive. Uh, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. Every They have her doing too much. Like, let's scale the staging back like 20-25%. Much better. It's just like she's kind of like, okay, I have to go here now. Now I have to go here. I have to go here. It's like a very frantic way of doing it. And if this was a movie
It's
and you could have edits and cuts,
yeah.
it would be full of cuts because it's a lot to do live.
Steven said, I mean, it wasn't that bad. Here's the thing, it isn't that bad, but I think coming where it's coming is that's the challenge. We just saw so much precision.
Hmm.
And then this one. All right, let's get into Croatia. Going on
Yeah.
mute. We're gonna get into this and talk about it after. All right, everyone is singing along in my home. And we're eating. So if we're taking a break from eating to be singing, that's something. Dum, 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 dum. And I agree. This does feel like a winner. It's something about it. It does have a vibe. And all the people who are complaining, oh, we need all new staging and everything. I mean, look at the arena. Ooh, oh, this is over. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. I saw some comments coming in. I've told people, could we have more inventive camera work on this one? Yes, especially after seeing what Ukraine is doing, especially after seeing what the UK is doing, especially after seeing what Ireland is doing. Yes. But does this still work? Yes. Is it still
Hmm.
effective? Yes. And I think part of
That was
that is
great.
like, if we want to talk about like, because this is the Eurovision Song Contest, I think that's a little bit of Croatia's advantage is that you've got a song that feels mainstream, it feels current, but then also still feels familiar. It doesn't feel so modern that it alienates a certain demographic. Yeah. What are you thinking, Lily?
No, I think that it's one of those ones that the overall package, when you get that live, there's just such an energy to it. You have to want to like sing along and dance to it. Like instantly, you're like, oh, we're having a party now. And hey, I'm happy for it. Staging, yeah, of course, it could be more innovative and everything like that, but it doesn't need to be. It's doing what it needs to do. And as an overall package, it's a solid overall package. It still has like
Okay.
enough freshness.
Oh yeah, no, I feel like what Iceland's going.
Yeah.
And you know, we could talk a little bit over this one because it's currently last in the betting odds. But I just want to say some things. First of all, Hedda Björk is amazingly telegenic.
Mhm.
Like
I honestly, I'm so happy with the way they styled her. I love the high ponytail. It
the
looks, it
high
works so well.
ponytail looks good. I do still think we don't need the vaginal fringe belt. Because I'm looking at it. But it does seem like they attempted to tack it because it was like swanging at one point where I was like, no. Yeah, I was like, no. But I love I mean, I don't know if this is beaded. I don't know what material this is, but I want to figure out what it is because I need me a version in blue.
Okay.
Yeah, I need me a version in
Gorgeous. I
blue.
love those.
Okay. Hold on, wait, here we go. So Marima, I don't know who is worse, Poland or Iceland. Well,
Here's the difference.
y'all don't want me to
Poland
answer this.
I'm gonna say Poland on this because there's a lot happening in Poland that doesn't really have a clear direction. Iceland has a clear direction, and Hera is just such a professional performer that
Yeah, I mean, Hedda Björk is a seasoned professional. Like this is just, it's effective. And again, I love her. She looks great. She sounds great. We won't get no bum notes. And I mean, let's just be real. At least we're not hearing any Velcro in this performance. So you know, there's that.
that is very true.
But also, go Tiffany,
I do miss Tiffany.
go Tiffany. I mean, it looks so good.
It does look
And-
good, and she
but
sounds
let me-
amazing.
Right. And this is why I said, I was like, I mean, if this qualified, I wouldn't be mad because it was executed well. I get mad when stuff is kind of crappy and then it advances. That's the stuff that makes me kind of like, what are we doing?
You're a mom and you're drinking wine. How do you feel about that?
Well, funny you asked me that. That's why I'm like, when some people are like, but what about the wine mom contingency? I'm like, I am the wine mom contingency. I'm not president. I'm only secretary. They just have me up in there taking notes. But I'm thinking my next post will be treasurer because I've got ways that we can invest.
Yeah.
I'm going to figure it out.
Yeah, I understand completely. The wine mom
Jace-
budget is out of control. We need to get it hacked down.
Jay says, my mom loves Iceland. My mom, too, when she saw Hedda Björk, she did get her photo. She was like, oh. Okay, what if God sneezed and this actually did qualify? What then? Well, if it qualified, I would hope it would take out one of the things that was more poorly executed. That's more likely to qualify. What do you think?
I wouldn't be angry if this made it through somehow. I would say it made it through because she is a solid performer you can rely on. And she gave a solid performance we could rely on. There's just nothing about that that's bad. There's no negative thoughts about it. It's just well executed, but meh.
I think here's my issue with, if I have any issue with this, is the song is derivative. It is giving a little bit like, what was that? Baby, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Baby, I'm sorry.
Someone did reference that song. And was that a Demi Lovato song?
Mm-hmm. Which, that's why it's actually kind of okay. Because,
may
Demi
have
just
the same
decided to throw away
songwriter.
her whole. Actually, that's a thought.
Because there's 3 songwriters on that, and I know the one songwriter is based in LA.
Oh, and it said Embers also,
Embers.
which, yeah, I could see that too. I could see that too.
Okay, this joke they wasted using Norway 1966 because I've made the comparison that Norway 1966 makes me think of the Seventh Seal. And I just have to get on my soapbox and say that for a second because that is my interpretation of the song that Norway sent in 1966 to Eurovision, is that it's a reference to the Seventh Seal. Sorry. As a
Well,
lover of old Eurovision and a lover of old movies, had to get that
okay.
off my chest.
Well, let's get into this comment. Why am I suddenly getting a weird feeling that she will qualify? I think people will like this, being so mild and comforting, comforting almost. Well, here's the thing. We got a whole second act of this show that is going to be really boring. Well, did I say that out loud? Not boring.
No,
I just do
you're
feel
right.
like the second half, it's not boring, but it does just, we had our bombast and really our heavy hitters first. And so now we begin this journey through the land of the entries that a lot of people aren't giving that much shine to. And I'm not saying that that's right for all of these. And so that's why I'm like, Hera will become forgettable. Because then don't we get Germany? Because then we're getting, and that's the other thing. Because then we're getting Germany, which well executed vocally by Isak. But then they stuck him with, I don't know, the camera operator or camera designer that the BBC used for, was it Embers? Yeah, Embers and several other entries that they have, Bigger Than Us, with those like really weird, slow, draggy pans that don't inject any energy into it. DJ says, do you think Ireland, Croatia could both be in the top 3? Yeah, it's going to be Ukraine, Ireland, and Croatia. But I'm just telling you, I mean, in the way that I was voting and in the way that I feel like I have been in these streets telling other people to vote, am I manifesting a Bambi Thug winning the semi? Like maybe, because we just want to make sure that they advance. You know what I mean? Like we just want to ensure that they advance. And so maybe when we get to the final, we don't have to do all that. But I'll be real. I think I told Lucy Percy that I thought Ireland was going to win. I thought at first I said Iceland, and then she told me, no, I said Ireland. I think I need to confirm that because, baby.
Iceland winning the city.
No, Iceland. No, I was saying when we had no songs, Lucy was like, okay, who's winning Eurovision? And I thought I was going to say, I thought I said Iceland. And then I think when I messaged, she was like, no, you said Ireland. And I was like, I did? But now I'm going to live in that delusion, okay? Liam says UK sounded amazing and people need to stop hating. It didn't sound bad. It definitely didn't sound bad. I don't know what people are doing.
Too many runs.
But it was too many runs, slightly ill-placed and unnecessary. So it's like, just sing the song straight. You don't need to run all over it. And I mean, I say that to even some like really good vocalists that I'd be like, no, let it, no. Hold on. Marima, the live performance of Ireland was just very convincing. Can I tell you, like, maybe while I'm in Europe, I'm going to rip that performance because, once I get back to the States, Peacock erases Eurovision from the previous. I need the DVD of this. I need the DVD because I will just be watching this performance for sure.
I got you. I'll hook you up.
Okay, wait. We got a comment saying UK was doing too much. It felt messy. Visually, I think it's just enough though. To me, that one didn't feel messy. Like Poland feels more messy because there was so much going on. Whereas at least Dizzy, there was a narrative. There was a story.
Yeah, it was giving VMA.
Okay, let's get into Germany.
Or Grammy. Like it was giving like an award show performance.
Y'all looking at this, see these slow camera angles, like these very slow pans. I'm like, we don't need that. We just need to shoot, shoot, shoot. Because there's energy in this song, and I think the camera work is letting it down a little bit. But again, this is me being picky.
Agreed 100% with that. It's like when you mention it, as you watch it, it really stands out that these cameras are just like slow.
The thing is, you believe him. And some of these singers, because I'll tell you, perfect example. Remember Christian Oakman? I did not believe him. And I was like, choir boy, if you don't get out of these streets, I don't think you're fearing anything. Isaac, I believe him when he sings, and that's what you need. And again, this is another thing that separates singers from vocalists and performers. Isaac is a vocalist, but I'm gonna go on and say he's a performer too. Oh, you're on mute.
He absolutely sells the heck out of this song live. Like he he can sing, and also just performance wise, he's convincing. And you can like, yeah, no, that was good.
Yeah, and I mean, and actually, that's the time. Like, so this comment, Brian, you're exactly right. When we get performances like this, and I can actually hear the singer, and then we get the ones where the singer is drowning in the mix, it makes me go, oh, so you approve this? You didn't really want people to hear you, because we can hear Isaac or Isaac.
He told me either one's fine when I asked.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I asked him too. He was like, whatever. It's like, I was like, well,
okay,
I want to
cool.
say your name, right? It was
That's
like,
why I was it's the same conversation.
okay. And Ipswich says, yeah, if the cuts were sharper, it'd feel less adult contemporary. And I agree. I just think we could just crop and move. It would just make it feel a little bit more modern. But again, that's me being picky. Okay, Slovenia, let's see.
Yeah.
Also, another singer that I would say we can hear her. Okay, for me, the performance has just ended. Again, I just would have bathed this in smoke and dry ice, almost making it as if, is there anyone on the stage? Like, I would almost rather too much smoke. We're talking what? Georgia 2015. I would have. We needed a smoke machine malfunction. Okay. Oh, you're on mute, Lily.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Again, I just feel like it's too bright. I need that to be darker, more smoke. Also, I would have liked her to be styled wet too. I think having her hair do the wet look like the dancer's hair's wet look, it would have looked nice, especially with the suit, the outfit being the way it is. The outfit almost looks wet. So
This
I
is
would have liked to
interesting.
see.
Well, what do you think of this comment? Watch out, Serbia says translate. Because I remember even when I was doing my reactions, I was like, well, Slovenia obviously has the better, running order. It's a more optimal position for it. And I mean, Slovenia's, I think they both are similar in the sense that they're sort of slow build. But I do think Slovenia might be capturing people sooner, perhaps, than Serbia. Because it takes
also hear
longer for
Slovenia.
Serbia. Okay, we do have Finland coming up. Let me go on mute, but you can share your thoughts on Slovenia if you're not there yet.
When it comes to Slovenia, I just feel like darker stage, wet styling would have been nice. It would have really elevated it, and I wouldn't be sitting here now like worried.
Everyone in the house is saying they don't think it's funny. Even JoJo said it wasn't funny.
Wow.
I don't know. And this is a hard left, especially after Slovenia, something that really is an art piece where she is like singing.
The
You know?
staging is so.
But this is
Running
come
order
on,
is
we're having
running order is
fun.
bad. I don't hate it.
The running order this year, I mean, I like Christian, and maybe their hands were tied and they just really couldn't figure it out. But that's when you pick up the phone and call me, Christian. Okay, EBU. This is. I know y'all got my number. I know
I'm
y'all got my
pretty
phone
sure
number.
somebody over there has your number at SVT for sure.
I just wish they would have ran it by someone and because sometimes I just be like, oh, maybe you haven't really seen these. I don't know.
I will say this: Henry's voice is better than it was at the national final.
Oh yeah. No, he's definitely been in the gym, and even though he's been talking a lot. Oh, okay, yeah, this is better. So the journey, I mean, but I will tell you this. Even Finland has a narrative. Okay? Even Finland has a narrative. Also, too, random plug. I do have some events coming up. Folks should check those out. I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah. Also, too, I mean, this is so, yeah, Lily, where are you at? Like,
I'm done with
is there
women's
anyone you
95.
feel like you're forgetting about? Or like, is there anyone that's maybe fallen down for you now watching it sort of live?
I worry for Serbia.
Or see,
Because
I think people really didn't, and I was like, look, I don't want to be worried for Serbia, but it was just
yeah.
after I saw that first rehearsal run, I was like, oh, is
And I was so confident about Serbia
this?
going into, you know what I mean? But when you watch the whole show
Oh yeah,
together, it was really hurt by the running order. I think that's the one because I can kind of what we had.
and yeah, and y'all know I was pushing for Moldova, but I'm willing to let that one go. Once I saw her
Yeah,
alone on the stage, I was like,
the staging
um,
is not. I will
well,
say
it's
this:
just nothing.
the
But
Moldovan
she is
colors
right in
look
the middle.
lovely on a gradient.
Like, I mean, this, like, y'all just know, like, this is one of my most listened to studio songs this year. Overnight. And I love her voice, thick, rich vocal, but seasoned talent. No bum notes. And this was what I was also reminding people. I was like, people were thinking the wine moms were going to be enthralled by Iceland. I said, I think we're more on Natalia's boat.
I think that's because Natalia might be a part of the contingency. I think she might be a part of the Y Mom
Does she have
delegation.
kids?
Yes, the song's for her kids.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Oh, I
Yeah,
feel
she said
bad. I
that
would
the
have been
song
like,
is
girl.
dedicated, it's about her kids.
Okay, okay, so see the wine mom contingency we found our star. And little did I know she was right in the middle all along. I'm falling down all around. Okay, my voice. Someone's like the vocals are vocally. Well, duh. I mean, seasoned talent.
I mean, she made it out of a harder semi. She did come out of that
That is
one
true.
that was like 28 people in the semi she qualified from before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I always sort of saw a place for this to advance, but I don't know. Fun with facts. Am I the only one still thinking about Croatia? I mean, I haven't forgotten it. Come on now. Yeah. Oh, wait. The DJ Sherbert, thick rich vocal, gotta be on your tombstone, Alesia. It's like she lived and she loved a thick, rich vocal. Everybody in the house was won over. Natalia won them over. Okay. Uh-oh. Antonio said this is kind of hit. And y'all was calling me crazy. Because I was ready to fight in the streets for Natalia.
I would be happy to see her advance.
Yeah.
I'm angry about it.
I mean, I think if she brought the clones, though,
Yeah.
then I think we would be in a way different situation. I do. I think we'd be in a way different situation. Yeah. Because I was even kind of thinking, you've got the LEDs and the cubes. Just put the clones in there. If we didn't have budget to send all of them over and give them hotel rooms, we could have just filmed them for the LEDs. I just think
Yeah.
it's like you're watching it and it's like she really is just alone on the stage. But y'all know I love this song. And actually, you know what? It just hit me. No, because I really did say, I think in one of my streams where they were like, oh, but the wine moms are going for this. And I was like, no, we're going for Moldova. I think I did say this months ago before even the staging. Oh, so Achnik said, if she takes out Tali, I'm fine. Tali might be like a solid qualifier. I feel like Tali is qualifying like 6'7". You know, when we look at it, it'll be like 6'7".
I don't know. For me, she really sells it on the bridge.
I actually think, I mean, especially after watching the run of everything. Well, it's like, okay, we got Sweden coming up. I'm gonna go on mute. But Lily, you can share your thoughts on Sweden. I'm
I
gonna go
like
on mute
Sweden.
because
I
it'll
think
be
I'm
good.
nicer to Sweden than a lot of people are. Um, what can I say? I just think sleek Swedish candy pop, well executed. I'll give it love. I'll give it some love there. So I'm gonna mute now because I'm on Sweden too. No, he's coming later for the interval.
Sweden will qualify just because it's Sweden. Sweden is qualified. We're not voting for them because they're already there. Okay. Marita, proud of the Norwegian boys. I remember them winning Melody Grand Prix Junior. YouTuber DK, meh, to be honest. Jose, wait, hold on. Jose, completely forgettable. Oh, I don't, come on. She's unforgettable.
I like it. I mean, like, it does what it needs to do. It does your teeny bopper what it needs to do. And I enjoy that kind of music from time to time. I Am I in the demographic still? No. But I don't
No.
hate it. I forgot
I feel
Azerbaijan
like
was
they
in this
used
with me.
Benjamin's LED screen from 2018. Oh wait,
Like they just
K-pop, the
turned it
section.
sideways.
Yeah, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And it probably wasn't broke, and we should really be recycling some of the technology that we are been using. This is going to
Reduce,
be the
reuse,
most
recyclable.
green. This is going to be the most green Eurovision ever. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Yes, the most green Eurovision ever. Okay, we got Azerbaijan.
Strong mustache.
Did Azerbaijan hire the same BBC cameraman work? I didn't even really notice it before. This camera work is terrible. Because even that moment where he's dancing, I'm like, oh, we should have tightened that up and then maybe even added a lag on it to give us like some augmented reality.
Yeah, that would have been a nice touch.
Because that would have been free. I
Yeah,
really do love this song, though. Yeah, it is good.
it's
Yeah.
okay. My favorite part
And
is
I-
when we get to like the second
I like-
singer. I think is a stronger one for me.
Yeah, I love the voice. It just feels, ooh, we're going here. But no, I think if they had just had a real camera director and designer, that would have helped. Okay, we're doing Australia. Y'all, I'm really curious what y'all will think about Australia, but I also think Australia is one of those entries. It needs a live audience. And so
Yes.
the first two rehearsals I saw of it, I was kind of like, Lily.
No, 100%. The first rehearsal, I was like, Second rehearsal, Zachariah lit up and actually turned on the vocal. Like it was just, it felt like the first one, maybe it's because it was the first one, the only people there are Eurovision fans, and it's not a full stadium, but this needs a live vocal, like a live audience. Also, the opening shot is so beautiful. Like the very first shot of this,
That's what
is
I'm like.
so
The first
gorgeous.
shot of that is so good. And I have said before, I'm like, all people remember is the beginning and end. Okay, I'm gonna definitely have to go on mute for this because I will get
She's gonna get
it'll-
copyright strike for
copyright
singing
strike.
too much. I'm gonna mute too because it's on mine.
My boyfriend said this is one of his favorites with the UK and Croatia. Y'all.
It's
Live
good.
audience. Live audience.
Mhm.
And I will tell you, it looked better. I don't know what they were doing in the rehearsals. It looked better. Was this vocally perfect? No. But I would argue sometimes you need a little bit of grit and raw when you're kind of
Mm-hmm.
given a song like this. And so to me, I think it's still effective. It's still
Mm-hmm.
effective. But I think really, I knew it. I was like, they need like the audience. They need the live crowd. How
Mm-hmm.
are you feeling about it, Lily?
No, 100%. It needs a live. Live, it works perfectly. Without that audience there, it just doesn't. It's not enough. I think vocally
And
sounded great.
they cleaned up some cuts too. I will say,
Yeah.
like there were some cuts before where we saw stuff and I was like, eh? Okay,
I
Portugal's
still like.
going for me, but you go. Yeah.
I'm still the biggest fan of the staging. I feel like there's not really like a clear narrative on what's happening on the stage, and it kind of like descends into a bit of a party, but it's not distractingly so. Yeah. All right, Portugal time. Gotta be mesmerized here.
Yo, the jury's about to gobble this up at the final. The jury's about to gobble this up at the final. And y'all still talking about France. I mean, I haven't even seen France live, so I'm really just talking mess. But no, this is qualifying with ease. I think I told folks, I was like, oh, we're not worried. We're
It's
not
gorgeous.
worried. We're not worried.
It's
We got
gorgeous. And
Luxembourg.
now we actually have a place with Portuguese diaspora competing again. So hey,
That's true. Yeah, people were talking about that. This is, I mean, Portugal is just, oof. It's so effective. It's
Oh,
so
so good.
effective. They did a lot of really smart things. Period. Period. Helio, this entry is so insanely underrated. Not
Yeah.
not after tomorrow. Not after tomorrow. People will like. That's what I'm thinking. Not after tomorrow. Okay, we got Tali coming up. Luxembourg. I guess we should really be hyping up this because really she's American, right?
yeah,
Should
she lives in New York.
This should be our favorite entry of the night. Oh my gosh, they thickened up the braids.
They went and got some more Yaki Pony. They hit the hair supply store.
And you be asking when people are like, "Oh, you just say this stuff," they don't be listening to you. Who else you think told them to thicken up them braids?
Like me and a certain man with his hair being dry.
I'm so glad they thickened up the braids. Sorry, we needed to. Thank you, whatever hair store, supply store in Malmö that came through. I am so happy they thickened up them braids. Cause legit,
It was
legit,
looking. Do you think maybe they were conserving the hair, the pack of hair?
the yaki. You know what? I'll give them that.
'Cause
Maybe
that
that's
is
what it was.
definitely Yaki.
No,
I know.
actually, no. They weren't because remember in the music video the braids were looking real thin too. They weren't thinking the music video, and we were like, okay, but if we're gonna do them, like, give me a braid. Like,
Yeah.
I still think that there is. I still think a real thick swinging pony would be
A single one.
just a sick, like high. I mean, with her face, because she doesn't have like a big head or anything, so it actually
Yeah.
could. I think it could work with like a big
I just want more
swinging
color
pony.
on her too.
I've been
Just some
saying that she
man's
need. I
color.
think, yeah, she need just this entry needs a little bit of color. But I mean, they've executed this really, really well. I think, yeah.
But like I said, I think she really sells a song, especially on the bridge.
Oh,
Like,
she can sing. That was
yeah,
never the
no, she's-
problem.
yeah. I mean, when I say like you feel like she emotes well with the camera there specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Like, her camera connection right there works really well.
I mean, the girl is telegenic and she's not small. You know what I mean? So she does bring presence. She does bring presence. Hold on. If I was a Eurovision performer, I'd be stalking all the YouTube Vision peeps. You can't listen to everybody though, baby. Not everybody knows what they're talking about.
That's about it.
No. You can listen. There's lots of people to listen to, but there are some people that you should listen to more than others. It's good to know what the streets are saying. I'm curious, like in this lineup, who pops? Like I think Celia pops.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've been keeping track of who I think is qualifying over here.
And then yeah, Taya looks good. That was the moment. Oh, we got Constructed in the green room.
Aw.
Oh, Jaradi. Oh, and yeah, this is the moment. Hey, boom, 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 boom. Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
I first of all, the troll of Ireland just being like the part where I stand there and scream. That's the one. That's
I mean, it's a power move. It's like France. It's like France dropping our only male ballad in November.
literally, but I will say Ukraine not using the portion where it's Jerry and Alona. I don't like that. Hold on, wait.
Oh, they're using the beginning of the song.
Yeah, Luna's
No.
mix is really low, actually. I didn't realize that. Yeah, you really don't hear her on that recap. This is a good one for Croatia. This is good. Even though I don't. Oh, I think I would have done the part where it's like the.
I haven't gotten quite to Croatia yet.
Oh, wait. Okay. Logan. OMG, after seeing that recap, I think Serbia might be coming alive. Oh my God. No. Elsa's saying Serbia and Poland out for sure. Wait, Cilia flops? If Cilia doesn't qualify, it's an 11th not qualifying. I don't think it's a flop.
Yeah.
And then Slovenia picked the right moment. Yeah, Slovenia picked the right moment in the recap with the vocal moment. That was right. Marima, Ukraine, touch my heart. I mean, the song has been good this whole season. I just, it's great. Marima says Iceland is out. Well, yeah. I mean, but we knew that. We knew that, right? Wait, so Antonio's saying Slovenia and Moldova. Oh, wait, Slovenia and Moldova in and Serbia and Poland out. Yeah, okay. What are y'all going to do when Poland qualifies? What are y'all going to do? Put it in the chat so we can hold you to it. I'm just saying, put it in the chat. So then on Thursday, we can come back and be like, so how was running out your house crazy? No, but Australia, I think, is in. Look at this. Yeah, with the crowd. Yeah, with the crowd. Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, okay. Marita says my non-qualifiers are Iceland, Poland, Cyprus, Finland, Moldova. But Finland's making it. I don't know. Maybe that's like bad. Maybe I'm doing the wrong thing because I'm just assuming Finland makes it.
I mean, I'm assuming Finland makes it. More people, but your family doesn't like it, and
that's what I'm saying. And they're like
the locals.
Yeah, like they would be like, oh, it's funny. Like they were all like, I think JoJo even said it was disgusting, but she probably heard someone say that. Not me. I'm saying in the room. She was like, it's disgusting.
Gross. My
okay,
sister.
hold on. Smith, are they allowed to change things for the final? I have to keep it semifinal because you can change hair. You can change. Actually, I think at this point, I think it's maybe frowned upon to like change clothes or choreo and stuff, but you can change hair and like makeup. I've seen that where it was like, oh, the hair is different, like, and the makeup.
Changing your ad libs, you can do that.
Yeah. Obviously vocals, you can, do whatever. Erwin says, I hope Poland qualifies. Yeah, Jay, Finland is. I mean, it is. That's why I just don't even waste my time trying to think of. Even if I don't want it to advance, but if we're sitting in a predictive mode, if we're sitting here and we're really trying to break things down and say, okay, what's likely to happen? I have to go, okay, well, what do I know is like a lock to make it? But it is interesting to me just because I am like, I think all of us in the bubble are just like, oh, well, Finland's just making it. And maybe we should be more critical because we are getting a lot of televote friendly things. We've got Croatia, we have Ireland. I'd even argue that Australia is kind of one of those things where it's like, oh, it just feels happy, kind of energy. And I wonder if people just go, oh, well, I don't need the funny thing. Like, because I didn't even laugh at it, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, someone said Ireland will be announced last for sure. At this point, that wouldn't be that climactic, though.
I mean, that happened in
Ireland's making it.
2019.
Yeah, but that was climactic because not
Yeah.
19, you mean 18.
18.
Yeah, because in 18 there was still like Switzerland on the table, there was still Belgium on the table. So that made it climactic. At this point, it's like going and get Ireland out of the way. We know it's making it.
Yeah.
But I think they're gonna do I think they'll do Ireland like third or fourth. Even though it would
Maybe
be
eight.
it would
I
be
think
nice to have it. It would be
18
nice to have it
seems to me-
first. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be nice to just have it kind of first.
And then just relax, sit back and relax.
Okay, hold on, y'all. So Felix says, y'all, my mom loved Croatia. That basically means they're 100% winning. Faith, the only ones in my family that watch Eurovision are my sister and I turned her into a Eurovision fan in 2020. Okay, well, you still got more people to work on. Come back to us, Faith, when you've convinced your cousin, your grandparent. No, okay. Everybody.
I have my sister. She liked Luxembourg, Portugal.
Okay.
She loves Lithuania. My sister absolutely loves Lithuania.
Lithuania is
She's not a big fan of
fabulous.
Croatia, though.
Okay.
But my sister also like rapes. So
wait.
see how she
Oh,
feels about
that's right.
Colin.
That's right. Okay, well, DJ, in terms of vocals alone, who do you think were the best? For me, it was Raven and Yolanda. Yeah, for me, vocals, I would say Raven and Yolanda. That's not even and Natalia. Thick rich vocal, I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for it. Because even Natalia was doing some kind of extra runs that she hasn't already. You could tell she was like filling the crowd, like, oh, let me jazz it up and throw this one on you. So yeah, Natalia was really effective.
That's what you should have as merch.
With
this deep rich vocal.
Thick rich vocal.
Oh, sorry, thick rich vocal. I'm sorry.
Thick rich vocal. Okay.
Thick
I
rich
love
vocal.
it. But no, and Isaac was good, but it does feel weird in this. How do you feel about seeing the automatic qualifiers in full in a semi? How does it make you feel?
I like it. I felt like we've needed to have that for a while. Like when I first started watching Eurovision, I was like, why don't they have? I know they already qualified, but why not have them actually perform instead of like the little recording? I don't know if I like where they are in the running order. If maybe I would want them in like an isolated chamber. But I like the idea. I like the execution this year, but I'm sure there's some tweaks that can be made.
Okay. Gospel and Johnny Logan being an interval act does help to Ireland. We're getting a narrative. Look, I always tell people Ireland already had the narrative of like the crown being snatched from you last year. So then what are you going to do this year? I have said long in the streets, I'm like, Ireland just being always kind of the lead always had a narrative. And I feel like they never really leaned into that. Mm-hmm. And they really should have leaned into that more. And I think part of it was because there was a legitimate time frame when Ireland was like, we cannot afford this, y'all. Leave us alone. We don't want it. We don't want it. Marita, won't Croatia take some of Finland's? But that's the only thing that I would say now in this, we're down to the wire sort of mood where if it's like, because this is the thing, if Finland did not qualify, it would be a shock non-qualifier in many ways. And it would feel, but it wouldn't be crazy if you think of all the other things that people tune into Eurovision to get, aka Croatia, aka Ireland. I do think that there is fun here that folks can choose. Okay, so now we're going to Tali. Of course, we knew it was going to happen. Let's see what Tali's talking about.
Why does hearing this sentence, they've been gone for 31 years, make me feel old? Okay.
Okay, I have to say this though. You think Tali really
Yeah.
knows about these Eurovision songs though?
When I spoke to her, she said her grandfather would send her Eurovision songs.
Oh, I love that.
She's
I
like
mean,
her
I was just
grandfather used
wondering
to send
because
her an email
I'm like, you're
with all the
23.
different songs he liked.
I'm like, you're 23, girl.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. I have a feeling Poland are gonna. Okay, 11T. I have a feeling Poland are gonna qualify. I think we all knew that Poland was likely to qualify. I think perhaps we had a hope. Oh, let me stop. Let me stop. No, but I think we all had the potential of it. Had realized the reality. Hold on. Faith, do you want the funny songs or the ones that pack a punch first? Kind of the funny ones because it's like you know what I mean? Like let's get it over with.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, like maybe. Lassa says the UK was so sexual. Isn't it a family show? It was straight up porn. He looked low-key sinister. Okay, no, I'm just reading it like that for fun. It's interesting because everyone comes at my channel like I be talking about people being like prudish and stuff like that. Like at your, this is interesting because they're showing this montage of the carpet, and when I asked Tali about the style, and Tali was like, "Yeah, I'm really edgy," and so we're singing a summary song about being a fighter. Is that edgy? Oh, you're going to bed? Are you tired? Okay. Yeah, like I was like, see, that's like one thing I
love
a
her
Eurovision.
jacket, though.
No. I actually thought Tali looked great. My thing that I don't like is when people come to Eurovision not doing what they do. I really want less of that to occur. I want to see you at Eurovision. This is your global introduction. Let's see you.
Yeah.
Because you're a fighter. Not going to the beach, with the Aperol spritz in your hand, calling up your girl, Angelina Mango, like, can we hang out? And Angelina's like, girl, I'm a little bit busy. Angelina was like, I'm going to call you later. Where are you at? And it was like, oh, like I came down here, for Benidorm Fest. And Angelina was like, oh, with Nebulosa? Like, oh, not Mary. You down there with Mary? And then Angelina was like, I mean, who's coming next? Natalia? And she was like, well, actually, Hedda Bjork was going to call her up. And she was like, girl, you already lost me. Angelina was like, I'm down to the bar with Sylvester and Nemo. We'll hit you up if we hit up a new location. I don't even know if we're going to link up, girl. But I have to say, this is also why the EBU needs to hire me to do any type of live content, because you need someone who's going to be able to keep going. Okay, we've been 2 hours. We've been 2 hours deep into this. We've been 2 hours. Oh wait, someone said Serbia. I don't know. Oh my God. Hold on. Wait.
Stop. Don't speak it into the universe.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. I do love the fact that Ireland's recap is just screaming.
I know the I love it. I love it.
So funny.
I have to say, I love them choosing that as their recap. Also, because you can tell Ukraine was like, let's leave out the rap part. Like that might not be our thing. So like, let's leave that out. And Ireland's like,
screaming.
I'm screaming. I'm standing there virtually unclothed, just hexing. That's the moment I want to go with. That's the gem right there.
It's a power move.
It's everything. Okay, wait. Okay, yeah, y'all are voting. I already voted. Did you vote? Lily?
Yes,
Did you
I
vote?
did vote last night.
You did. Okay, you did vote.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're watching this and you've never like seen my channel before and you haven't already liked this video and subscribed, what are you waiting for? We're gonna be here on Thursday. We're gonna be here on Saturday.
Yeah, Thursday, Saturday.
You gotta come through. You gotta come through. But someone said Poland surpassed Portugal.
No, I saw the opposite. I saw Portugal.
Oh, Portugal
Surpassing
surpassed
Poland.
Poland. Okay, I don't even know. Let's look at the odds. Let's see what the odds are saying.
What's up?
Yeah, so the odds are saying, oh my God. Oh, okay, sorry. It was like jump scare of like Serbia out. Ooh. Serbia and Slovenia out. Ooh. But Moldova came back up. Iceland's still hanging at the bottom. But then Australia came back out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, we made it,
I'm
y'all.
looking.
Okay. The voting.
Well, looking at the
Right here.
odds,
Oh,
I'm
someone said, oh,
okay.
Poland did surpass Portugal. Oh, yeah, I
Oh,
see it. I see it. I see it. Okay. Big talk. I liked Cyprus. This is my own subjective opinion. Dorkolak, Australia out Serbia, and not according to the odds, but you know, those aren't always
Yeah.
right. Walter really,
we could have
but
more
really,
qualifiers in the second half too.
Walter really, but really would love Finland to non-qualify. Vaco, I understand why you did vote Australia because now it looks very good. Like it needs an audience. That was the thing. Like when I was watching it in the arena, I was like, okay. And also there were some, I think, like straight up camera errors that I saw, in that other run. So I don't know. Oh, I'm like, okay, wait, we're getting Benjamin though, right? So I still have time to eat.
Yes.
I'm like, I've got a whole plate of food. I'm really
I
hungry.
am enjoying the Benjamin. I'm enjoying the Benjamin interval.
You all need to know this. I like posted it on Twitter and no one saw it. So I was at Melfest 2017 because people like to pretend like I wasn't long in these
11.
streets, and I am long in the streets, and I like all of my stuff was you know, I was working with ESC Plus at the time. I worked at ESC Plus and I was at ESC Extra. Love both. Oh, this joke is really funny. But the whole time I was like, y'all gonna stop playing Lil Benny. I was like, Lil Benny's making it. I was like, Lil Benny.
Okay.
I was like, Little Benny is making it. And I was like, and y'all keep trying to play him. And like, and this is really crazy. I think he's really talented. And so when I went over to interview him, he was like, I know you're the one. I seen you on YouTube. And I was like, yeah, you know, I've been calling you Little Benny. He was like, yeah. And I'm like, Little Benny done growed up. Done growed up.
Here's the thing. I loved Good Loving to the point where that song has become like just a catchphrase where like my friends and I quoted at each other because I listened to it so much. Also, Kite, the song he did, like that's kind of like his big hit right now, is so good. So good.
Yeah, I had to tell. I will say, Petra, that joke is everything. The Grinder app. Edward is that dude. Edward needs to just be like banked like Eurovision script writing. Some of y'all countries, like some of y'all just gotta let some of these positions go. We want a slick show every year. We don't want to have the Mika's interrupt. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah. This is a cute little segment we go to right now.
Hold on. Wait. I don't really like this segment because to me, it reminded me yet again of one of the big major flaws of Eurovision.
We need an in memoriam.
We need an in memoriam section.
Yep.
Come on. And you would think like Olivia, in the name of Olivia Newton-John, they would have done something that year. I mean, I just, it really, and like Lisa, I just really.
We do need one.
Ugh.
Man, 73 was a solid year, though.
I told
That's
you,
one of
I
my
was like
favorite ones to go back
70s.
and
I feel like
watch.
I love the
70s
70s
is
of Eurovision.
underrated by the fandom. If
I
you're
love
like
the
a newer
70s
Eurovision
Eurovision.
fan and you've never gone back to the 70s, it's so good. Not only because Denmark has gone most of the 70s, but it's just a really good decade for Eurovision. Like, if you like kitschy 70s stuff, as you can probably tell, I like it's such a solid decade.
Oh, wait, let's hop into some of these comments. Okay. DJ Sherbert, Poland got more YouTube views than Lithuania. But they got a lot of people,
That
and
doesn't
they're
mean
really,
anything.
yeah,
Poland
that
can't
doesn't
vote
really
for
mean anything.
themselves.
Yeah. Sebastian camera work destroyed Serbia and Slovenia. I'll tell you this. Slovenia needed more smoke, and Serbia needed to not be second, sandwiched between Cyprus and Lithuania. It was an awful idea. I don't know what they were thinking.
No, my
I
opener
don't
would
know
have been
what they were thinking.
Lithuania. I don't know. Like, when I made my own running order, I had like Lithuania first, Poland second. I think I had Serbia third.
Y'all, can I just say, bring Loic No Tip back to Eurovision.
Please, could you
Come
imagine?
on, Robin Banks on, and my boyfriend, who is now with Zarla. Are they still together?
Yes,
I think they
so.
are.
Last time I checked, they were.
Why? I'm like, let me leave that 20-year-old man.
He's got to be like what, 26 now, 27?
He's grown up. I'm like, because I think before he was like
Maybe
22,
he's
and I was like,
I don't know how old he is.
he is
He's
definitely
around for a
still in his.
while. I don't know. Let's find out. I'm gonna look him up. Tell you how old.
But you know what I want to talk about with him though?
Yeah.
I will never forget.
Why
I
was he in
actually kind of.
Finland?
What were you doing in Helsinki that week? Oh, wait, they weren't in Helsinki. No, they were in oh gosh, what is it called?
I don't know geography of Finland at
The
all.
other, oh man, I can't remember, but yeah. Okay, wait. Slovenia needed the staging to resemble the music video, but I do think that earlier comment that came up. So shout out to you. The idea of, well, what if Serbia and Slovenia had kind of flipped lighting packages or maybe even staging packages?
Mm-hmm.
And in my mind, I'm kind of like, oh, like you might be on to something. You might be on to something there. That was interesting. Okay, we got Bambi. Yo, Bambi's winning the semi. And if it's delusion, I'm gonna live there. Luca asked, can Moldova qualify? I'm gonna say no. I don't know if I'm gonna say it. Jux, Cyprus will make it too. I always said Cyprus would. I just didn't think we were gonna get Cyprus, Luxembourg, and Poland. Even though yes, they're different. It's just the issue is we have to lose someone from that first half, and it's just crazy that it's looking like Serbia. But hold on. I mean, and we'll talk a little bit after we get the results. But Lily.
I'm sorry, I'm looking up how old Lehman is.
Well, yeah. Lamont Alexander. But I really gotta stop doing that joke. Oh, finally. You made it.
He was born the same year Luxembourg last competed.
I will say though, Lily, I did see Sasha, which I did not know if I was going to see Sasha. Because I'm like, the woman is booked, busy, and I mean particularly this year. Oh, we're getting into Benjamin.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I will never forget being at Melfest that year and when Benjamin did not win at Melfest.
I thought he was gonna win.
Well,
He was my
literally,
winner.
no, but literally when he did not win, no, because I was pulling for Robin Benson, Robin Benson, and this little boy was like weeping because Benjamin Grosso didn't win and was like, Benjamin. And so now every time I see him, I just think of that little young boy Benjamin, I love this performance, but I don't appreciate how it does seem like they're kind of like, okay, Harry Styles fell off, so now let's try and insert Benjamin into it. Because to be fair, I think Benjamin is a better vocalist.
I was
than
also going
Harry.
to say, to be fair, Benjamin also has the chest hair to pull off the 70s look. When most people who try it don't.
Benjamin is short, but he is a grown man, okay?
I'm just saying, you don't see a lot of pop stars with chest hair. I appreciate the chest hair. I'm like, this is an adult man with chest hair.
We've got mixed comments coming.
I like
Oh my
this.
God.
I love
Okay.
this interval. I think it's great. I never
I love
stopped
it.
listening to him though.
Yes, Benjamin Ingrosso. Who is Sasha staging for? Sasha's doing the show.
Yeah.
Sasha's staging the show. I don't even think the Jean Baptiste group has artists this year. I think
I haven't.
I don't think so. I think they're staging the show, and so obviously, but Sasha's team did Sweden though, right? Or was it Mads? Mads, or was it Mads? I can't remember. Okay, Marima says, "Oh man, he looks fine." Again, another. He's so handsome. But then Achnik said the interval act is good. I do think it is interesting to pick. This is gonna sound bad.
I think it's because he has a really popular song right now.
Is it? Is it really popular though?
From what I've seen, Kite is very popular. And he
I mean,
did this song
I loved it.
I love it too.
But I just thought it was because I'm like, because I follow him, so I was kind of like, oh, I'm just seeing it because of that. I was like, is it really like carrying over? Because I did think it was strange to have him sort of as an interval. It was slightly giving, we can't find nobody else, but like we're in Sweden, so let's go with Benjamin.
I mean, I think
I think he's super talented, so I'm appreciating this, but I just is like, our casuals at home. I just feel like they're going to be casuals who are like, who is this?
But I mean, I feel like that happens anyways when you're like talking about people outside of a certain country.
Well, but they stage those as like narrative pieces. So like think about last year where they had that one black girl that is an amazing vocalist with homegirl that had represented Ukraine.
Yeah.
With the song, so it's narrative. This is really just like a showpiece for Benjamin Ingrosso.
Yeah. Rebecca Ferguson.
I love Rebecca Ferguson. Yes, with the vocal. Rebecca with the vocal.
I just think
wait,
it's kind
so
of funny.
there's lots of comments. Freddie Mercury rip off with the MJ gloves. Vaco, what a showman. He looks good and does the show. Marima, I want to see who qualifies. Brian, I am one of those casuals. Yeah, like I just think that there are going to be casuals who are like, and who is this guy? Hold on. Are y'all enjoying this? Mom, are y'all enjoying this? No. Benjamin Ingrosso's like halftime show, basically. Are y'all enjoying this?
The halftime show.
I just heard a Tom Jones reference. I mean, okay, Vegas. Throwback. Saturday Night Dance Fever.
That's the
I
vibe.
like Benjamin. You're gonna put some respect on Lil Benny's name.
It will not shock me.
Will he go? What?
If he's my most played artist of the year.
His what? Okay, we just heard his white and his white jacket matches his white pants, and so they're gonna respect that. So y'all are not enjoying this. You're just kind of like, I want to know who made it. They said his outfit's throwing you off. Okay. But he has the vest on though, right?
He's got a jacket and vest on both, but no shirt.
Oh, okay. Alistair says casuals at home are gonna be like, yo, that's the guy we didn't vote. That is what I'm coming from is he did not do well with the televote. So to bring him back might be weird. This is a showcase for Benjamin Ingrosso, and I think the challenge with this is I just don't know if he's that well known, and
maybe it's when I say he's popular in Sweden, not outside of Sweden,
right?
But who could we really get? to come in who would be popular global. I mean, I still wish we would have got my little Max Martin tribute that I was hoping for.
But see,
Oh, we
Max,
could have saved the 18s.
No. First of all, I was completely here with the Max Martin tribute. I was totally here for that. I think that would have made a whole lot of sense. But I would save that kind of for the big show. I mean, it's Max Martin. And remember, they kind of did the Max Martin treatment in 2016 because that was why they were trying to sell Justin Timberlake to us. It was like, oh, because, and they did do like a little video montage for him. And so that was that. But we really have never done like an Avicii tribute. And I'm like, the young man is not even with us anymore. And we didn't get an Avicii tribute. And I mean, Avicii has worldwide hits. I mean, we could have flown in Aloe Black for this. Is that crazy to me?
Maybe.
Oh wait, Marita voting for Avicii tribute? Yeah, like I just think that there were other things, like because obviously the ABBA tribute, you wait to the grand final for that. Like, period. Like, you wait for the grand final to that. But I'm like, yeah, we haven't even honored Avicii. I mean, he was at 2013. Did I ever tell you the story about how I met Avicii? And I didn't know that I met Avicii when I was in Vegas one time? Because I'm friends with this one DJ called Mark Eatson. He's English. And so he was always like kind of like an opener for people in Vegas. And that's how I ended up meeting Avicii. And I didn't even know who he was. Like, I knew who Avicii was, you know what I'm saying? But like looking at it, it was like, I'm just at the pool getting strep throat.
Oh, somebody pointed out a good point. His aunt's going to be in Semi 2's interval, so hey.
Wait, who?
Benjamin's aunt is going to be in Semi 2's interval act.
His aunt or his mother?
Aunt.
Who's his aunt?
Charlotte Pirelli.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Don't listen to me. I was like, hold on. Because I was just like, well, why not his mother? No, but Charlotte makes sense. Charlotte won Eurovision. You know what I mean? Like Benjamin, even though y'all know I was upset about it, but Benjamin like got played in the televote.
I would have voted for that.
Oh, so here we're saying,
that was not
Alesia Michelle, what about Portugal now? What do you mean? What about We've been saying it's going to qualify.
They're qualifying.
I even put in my predictions that Portugal was going to make it. The only thing I'll be missing out on was I put Poland on the fence, but I put Poland on the fence during my prediction because I was like, I really just don't know how it's going to be executed live. And I was like, Serbia I put in. So I might end up being 9 out of 10 or maybe 8 out of 10. Maybe Australia doesn't make it. Uh-oh. Oh my God, here we go. Okay. Sorry, hold on. DJ Sherbert, like, we remember only 21 12. I just feel like because Benjamin Ingrosso was like legit hyped up. I still listen to Dance You Off. Just
same.
Dance you off.
And clearly Sweden remembered it fondly. They took his LEDs from when he competed and gave them to Marcus and Martinez.
Wait, huh? What?
They took his staging and just turned it sideways for Marcus and Martinez.
Well, Benjamin was a trendsetter. A trendsetter.
I do like where they put the green room.
Yeah, there's the green room, which was smart. We could not have the green room out in the mix with y'all because some of y'all don't know how to act. Some of y'all don't know how to act. Put them people. Okay.
Very true.
Okay, Martin. Okay, the only reason why I'm slightly laughing is because it's just like, y'all know y'all didn't want to come back to Malmö. Everybody knows y'all wanted to be in Friends Arena.
Well, Taylor has it.
No, it was that football team. And I don't even think they did well this last season. So, hope it was worth it. We could have been in Stockholm. Okay. People say I'm missing Yon Ulasan, but y'all was beating that poor man up when he was around too. So, okay. Now I
Alright,
have
let's
now's
go.
the moment
I'm
where I
behind
can't
you,
look
so
at
let's see what
the.
happens.
I'm like, this is the moment I can't look at the comments. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta kind of like tuck it away.
Okay.
Who knows what they're saying? I'm not looking at them.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Wait. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't want to ruin it for you, Lily. Serbia, what should I? Serbia made it. Okay. Portugal made it. This is really interesting for me though, because my prediction ahead of time was I think we will get Serbia and Portugal. Okay, we got Serbia. Okay, then I'm feeling okay. I might be feeling better. I thought I was gonna be okay.
Okay, she's in a good mood. I think that means Australia made it.
Slovenia made it. Oh my God, all might be right with the world. Okay, wait, don't get. Oh my God, all might be right with the world.
Okay, you know what?
Oh, Ukraine won. Okay, we knew. Okay, now give us something predictable. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe Serbia, Portugal, Slovenia. Okay. Wait. Lithuania made okay, another one. We knew. Okay, we knew. Okay. Well, you know what this is telling me? Maybe we're not into the bops. Maybe Cyprus is out.
We'll see.
We're going for adult. We're going for serious. Finland made it. Yeah. We knew Finland was making it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, we knew Finland. But I'm like, maybe we're not going for the bops. Oh my goodness.
Maybe the first half was too bop heavy.
Cyprus did make it. Oh my god. Okay, so we got Cyprus.
Oh, now I'm scared.
No. Okay.
I'm getting scared for real.
3 spots left. We've got Serbia, Portugal, Slovenia, Ukraine, Lithuania, Finland, Cyprus. I'm not mad at any of this. So far. Croatia made it. Okay, of course. We knew Croatia was making. This is really weird. I'm not mad at any of this. Right now. Okay. I'm not mad at any of this. So we literally only have 2 slots left. Yes! Ireland is back in the final. The last time we saw Ireland in the final. So then it has to be Luxembourg. Wait.
Portugal.
Oh my God. But then that means Australia's out.
Yeah.
If it's Luxembourg.
Because Portugal's already in.
Oh, they're doing the camera thing. Luxembourg's in. Well. Oh, the family's upset about Australia. So. Well. I'm sad to lose Australia, but I do think Australia needed budget with the staging, and it clearly was not there. I said earlier, I was like, I needed to see some narrative out of them from the staging, and we did not get that. I would also say shout out to my Balkan girls. I mean, well, you know, my Balkan, you know, everybody, because you're my best friend. You are real bad. And shout out to Portugal. I'm glad to have Slovenia. I believe that Raven fully deserved to qualify. And we are now sitting here with Poland out, which I did have on the fence. Yeah, which I did have on the fence.
I got 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm 9 out of 10.
The only one
I was
missed
9 out of
Australia.
10. Well, yeah, because I got nervous about Slovenia.
Yeah. I think what for me, I edged Slovenia in. The Serbia got in. I had Serbia
Yeah.
out and Australia in.
Okay, let's live. Okay, Mark M, both Serbia and Slovenia. And OMG, Serbia, Slovenia, and Portugal. Rebecca, I'm so happy and surprised that I get to be happy. Ukraine now not only the country with 100% qualification, period. I got 8 out of 10. Nicole, 9 out of 10 for me too. Marima, the Balkans hate each other, but not when it comes to Eurovision. Bring up the prediction PowerPoint, Alesia. Balkans voted for Balkans. I mean, this is pretty much.
I mean,
I think the only tier I have falling would be for Australia. But again, I told you when we saw that staging package, I was just like, what was the narrative here? You know, what were we doing? We didn't have a story here with the staging, and there was a lot of things that were not correct, and clearly budget came through. So I shed a tear for Australia, but that's about it.
yeah. Who called?
That's about it.
We're gonna call Luxembourg last because
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but I will tell you, I mean, there's going to be a lot of upset Poland fans, right?
Are there? I think maybe Poles are still upset because they didn't want Luna to represent them.
Josh C, sad for Luna, but that performance was not it. It wasn't.
I blame whoever did
This
the
was
staging.
Poland's fault. This was Poland's fault. We need to live in the reality, again, that this was Poland's fault. They had Luna doing absolutely way too much on stage, nonsensical.
Okay, Swedes, I'm turning you off.
And I mean, it just shouldn't have happened. The fact that every ballad made it. Well,
Yeah.
every ballad, I mean, I think we said, well, I guess I remember I was living in the world where I was like, oh, is Slovenia about to miss out? But you know what? Wait. I think when no. Yeah, I'm still I was 9 out of 10.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
I said, I
was
had
9 out of 10.
Australia and
But
then
I
Serbia.
did clock in my prediction because I was like, we're not going to get Cyprus, Luxembourg, and Poland. And I
What's the first?
and I moved Poland to the fence.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm 9 out of a 10 for both kind of all scenarios. So Steven says I'm sad for Azerbaijan, but yeah. And William, don't let what's his name design anymore. I mean, yeah, I mean, the guy that Poland hired did the trumpets for the UK. Why would you even go that route? Does that person even have a win under their belt? Because if they do, I mean, no. I mean, I will say the joy I have in this moment is for my girl Raven. Because y'all know I was living in the world where I was like, I told people, I was like, you will have to vote. You will have to vote. Like, and I was very clear that I wanted Slovenia to make it. So that to me is the real of today. Again, my heart breaks for the only bummer is like Australia really. But like, who would I have slotted out to let them in? You know what I mean? Like, because to me, I told y'all, I was like, Cyprus won me over. I was like, Celia is like executing top level, like top notch. Like that performance
I
was
feel like when it comes to
clear.
Cyprus, I feel like the dance break kind of let it down. That's at least my main
mean,
reason for not thinking they were gonna make it, because I was like, that dance break just it's such a letdown.
but but I told you this. Just pivoting back to Slovenia, I was like, today when I sat, I was like, oh, I have to give points to Slovenia because I'm like, this is just everything that I like. And so I'm gonna have to. So Slovenia was the only country outside of like my initial, I gotta give points to countries that I was like, I gotta throw it some points because I'm like, the vocal is just top notch. And I was like, even though the staging could be better, I was like, I still think it's better than a lot of what we're seeing. And this is gonna sound bad, but y'all come here for the real, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look. Hold on. Like I'm gonna look in these comments because if y'all just want me to, do fancy free, we can say bye bye, and I will see you again on Thursday.
Definitely.
I will see you again on Thursday. But I just feel. I mean, so here, Thomas, do we think Bambi has got the win in that semi? I do. I've been saying that from the beginning of the stream. That I'm like, actually, like, Bambi might have won this, but I think the top three is Ukraine, Croatia, and Ireland winning the semi. So I'd say that. All three Balkans are in, kind of slay. Yeah, I mean, I really want to bring up my TikTok that I was like, that's my best friend, Brenna. She finna, oh, go best friend. That's my best friend. Because I really did want all the Balkans to make it, but I was like, we're gonna have to lose one, and we didn't, so we're good. Ross, hey Ross, I'm glad I was wrong about Slovenia. Glad they qualified. Absolutely. What do you got? Okay, so everyone said not be real. Okay, so y'all ready for the real?
Mm-hmm.
Europe, and I guess maybe I need to thank the rest of the world. Well, actually, don't let me thank the rest of the world because who knows what y'all did? You outsiders, aka me. I am so glad that Poland did not make it. This semi had way too much polished professional, in my opinion, for us to have lived in a world where it would have been acceptable for Poland to make it. We literally heard Velcro rip. I can be heartbroken for Luna because I think Luna is better than a lot of, and y'all know I love the song. But Eurovision is all about the what? The execution. Eurovision is all about the what? The execution. And why we decided to have our performer out there having to do that much. Why? It was unnecessary. It inhibited the vocal. Visually, it did not even really make sense. I mean, we have chess pieces and we're talking about the tower. You would have been better off putting her in a castle. Like, it just made no sense. And no disrespect. But because Eurovision is about the what? The execution? To see something, and this is actually why I will stand on my soapbox of don't bring those juries back. Don't bring them back. Because this result was not ridiculous. We can hurt, we can be sad for the folks that we lost. But this was not a ridiculous result. If we're looking at the what? The execution. I'm just gonna, for me, Lily.
Agreed with all that you stated there. Totally get why Poland didn't qualify. It looked messy. It just stood out in my mind as messy the whole time. But like you said, execution was not the best. I have to hop over to the Eurovision fam side of things. Thank you for having me. I'll be back Thursday, everyone.
Thank you. James John, wow, harsh. For who? I don't know. It must be someone in the comments. Clearly not me. I can be sad of the songs that we lost, But when we think of Eurovision now and the fact that it is a television show, and so we are made to consume not only what we are hearing sonically and not only what was designed in the track itself, but what we are also experiencing visually on the stage. Iceland, well executed. But if we break down the song, it was a little bit derivative. Moldova, executed well vocally. Y'all know I love the studio cut. But when it comes to the visual execution of it, we could have done something differently. I think with Australia, y'all know, I think that had the energy. It had like a vibrancy of it. But we needed a narrative on the stage visually, and we didn't really get that. The performance ended up hedging on kind of the audience. Like I said, when there was no audience in the arena, I was kind of like, okay, what's going on here? Once we had an audience there, I was like, okay. Ed, APC, the Velcro heard around the world. Hona, Lithuania was so good. Schlemo really didn't want to vote, but my girl Raven needed it. Absolutely. Jeff, facts are facts. Alesia. Rich, only thing I'm disappointed about is Moldova going out. Should have taken Finland's place. But we all knew Finland was going to make it. Okay. And yeah, Lorenzo, Poland was messy. Brian and Ireland executed so well. Ryan, hello, all new people. Welcome. I know, it was like the stream exploded. Y'all should go back and watch a little bit. And maybe consider joining us for the recap on Semifinal 2. Jiggly, Tali did amazing. Tali has been a vocalist for so long. I don't know what happened, y'all. I swiped. No, not empty battery. Literally, I was just scrolling, and all of a sudden, I was like, "Oh, I've left." Let's get into some of the comments. If folks have stuff to say before we sign off. When Ireland announced as a qualifier, I could hear my neighbor screaming. I know we are like whatever, but these small wins do mean a lot to Irish people. What do we have? Oliver, do you think Ireland will launch more cinematic theatrical performances at Eurovision? Here's the key to Eurovision is not to keep, doing the same thing over and over again. So I think that's something. Antonia, I really think all the songs that did not qualify had lackluster or messy staging packages. You might be right. To me, again, I do feel like my heart is not really breaking for anyone in this moment. And again, I feel like, remember when we were thinking about last year, and it was like we ended up actually not having surprises. This year, it's like we had surprises, kind of, but if we actually look at what was presented on the stage, they made sense. You can find an element where it was like, so as much as I want to, root for Australia, Australia's lacking was there was no thoughtful staging package or budget, maybe. I don't know which one it was. Australia, I will help y'all do this for free because I just like this. This is my hobby. So yeah, Brian, I gave Australia a vote, but it was mostly for 2000 and whatever, not this song. Okay. Bianca, Semi 2 will be crazy. I don't think so now. I don't think so. I think the things that are good will advance. Coraline, Ireland qualifying was the best announcement of the night. Brune Docs, 10 out of 10. I'm the happiest person ever. Like, my thing is, it's like, do we, it's funny because I was in the practice of like, no, I won't go back and adjust like my predictions. I'll do the lock ahead of time, because when we had the juries in the mix, I feel like my pre-rehearsal prediction was better, like was more accurate than my, I've now seen the rehearsals prediction. And it's interesting now because I'm kind of like, well, maybe this year. Yeah, I think my big swap on my predictions was my big swap that I made after the rehearsals was I was like, I moved Poland to the or did I always have Poland on the fence? Or did I have no, because I had Cyprus out. That's what it was. No, my early prediction was I had Poland on the fence. And then so that was correct. And I had Cyprus solidly in, but I had Australia in, and I got nervous about Slovenia. That's what it was. But then I had to pick up the phone. Well, not pick up the phone, but pick up my card and vote for Slovenia, because I'm like, it's just so much of what I love. Fun with facts. So happy Croatia, Serbia, and Slovenia sisters unite. Philippe, if the jury was voting, do you think it would be different? Yeah, I think Poland would have qualified, and I think maybe Australia. Or maybe just Poland. No. I think if the jury was voting, I think Australia would have made it. I think that would have been the change. And who would the jury have tanked? Maybe the jury would have tanked Finland, though. Maybe they would have left them on the wayside. But then I would say, I think the juries would have gotten Bambi, but I don't know if they would have gotten Slovenia. So again, I do feel like we're living in a world where I'm like, thank God we don't have them. Thank God we don't have them. And on that note, I'm going to close out this stream. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who is watching right now. You might want to go back and watch. But here's the thing. You got to come back on Thursday night. You got to come back Thursday night. I'm going to be doing a semifinal 2 pre-show. Then we're going to, I should say moderating a semifinal 2 pre-show. Then we're going to watch it together. We're going to react together. I'm going to force my mom to sit here next to me. She probably won't want to. I'm going to force my mom to sit here next to me so we can talk about this stuff and you can ask her questions. Hold on. Preston, Steven, can y'all come over real quick? I just am curious about how you feel about the results. Unless y'all want to just shout it at me. Disappointed in Moldova? Okay, my stepdad said he's disappointed in Moldova. And I was expecting Australia to be a part of this. Yeah. Okay. Okay, my boyfriend and my stepdad are both saying they were expecting Australia to be a part of the top. Well, who would you have taken out? Finland. Oh, Finland. Okay, all of them would have taken out Finland. And you would have taken out Finland for Australia or Finland for Moldova? Oh, they said Finland for anybody. Okay. Finland. Huh? My mom said putting Finland in was a waste. Giorgio says, with or without a jury, this result would have occurred. Juries be with the mess. They would have had Poland in. But I do actually think juries would have had Finland out, though. In this semi, I think the juries would have had Finland out. Yeah. But I don't think Moldova would have made. I think it would have been Australia that would have benefited. I think it would have been Australia that maybe scooted in, maybe Poland if we had juries. But I could have seen juries actually downgrading Poland, though, because, I mean, just we should not have had Velcro ripping on the stage and her popping it at one point. It was just, I mean, that was they had her do way too much. Huh? Well, if Australia wins Eurovision, it's not going to happen in Australia. We'll be in Sweden, Germany, maybe the UK, maybe Spain. I wouldn't hate that. But I think Germany would be closer in the line for that. Oh, Underdark jury would get Azerbaijan in as always. Well, actually, and that's one of the reasons why we don't have juries, because we know that they were doing funny business. I don't want to say that because I actually really like Azerbaijan's song. I really like that song. Get into the okay, sorry. Huh? Azerbaijan didn't make it. So really your only heartbreak was y'all really like Moldova and Australia. So y'all, to me, Moldova, I was fighting in the street. You know, I was willing to be fighting in the streets for Moldova, but once they had her alone on stage, I was willing to let it go. Australia, I was still tussling. Luxembourg is going to get an overly generous jury result, I think. Well, you know, the juries always need a shield. Portugal would be the best shield, though. I want Portugal to have that illegal result. Or the Italy result. Or is Italy gonna... No, I'm telling y'all, I'm fully expecting the jury to play Italy this year. They're gonna be like, we tried to show up for y'all last year. I don't know. We tried to show up for y'all last year. I think, hold on. Discard. I thought Moldova was nice in the end. I would have been mad if it had made it. But then the question is, who would it have replaced? Probably Slovenia. Exactly. In Slovenia, we need it. Because Raven, the vocal. Y'all just know, it's so hard for me to do these predictions now. Because I admit my bias. And y'all know I'm a sucker for opera. Y'all know Raven was giving me everything that I like. And I have to recognize I'm American, third party, not involved. And so I'm like, but I did, like I said, when I did my votes, I went Bambi, Australia, and Slovenia. I went Slovenia because I really was nervous for it. I felt more confident for Serbia. I got nervous for it, really because of others. But I was like, I really thought Serbia was going to make it, but the odds really went off. I think the biggest shock qualifier was Raven, but we needed it. It was so good. Jordan says UK is in trouble. Elva Diar, Portugal, Ireland, Slovenia, and Croatia were the best. Thunderly, Moldova was good. Australia was meh. Oh, Jam Slam. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. Only singer who deserved to qualify tonight was Johnny Logan. Okay, Jam Slam. Raven was coming with a vocal. Natalia was coming with a vocal. She didn't make it though. Who qualified? I'm like, who qualified? But yeah, Raven really gave us that vocal performance, and I'm really happy for her. I'm really happy for Raven because I really was like thinking I had to prepare myself. I feel good about this. Okay, Jam Son, just joking. Okay. Oh wait, I gave complaining person said I gave one vote to Hera out of sympathy. Oh, wait, what? Yolanda? I don't know. Yolanda? Yolanda. That's what I'm going to call her. Yolanda from Portugal. Yolanda came with the vocals, the styling, executed to perfection, and the pimp slop running order, which actually leads me to believe that Yolanda would be good at the grand final, no matter where, if first half or second half, they'll give her something good. And it is something about that song that's arresting, and the way it visually is, it's a great, you can kind of put it anywhere as long as it's not next to Cyprus. Like, don't do my girl like y'all did Serbia today. That was awful. That was awful. Aaron said, where was Ollie's bad vocals? He slayed. All these people, I don't know, what is with like people just like being like ready to tussle against the UK? What is that about? It's weird energy. All right, well, let me sign off, and I hope you will consider joining me. I really do. I hope you will consider joining me on Thursday for the semifinal. If you're watching this on the replay and you hadn't already liked this video and subscribed, please do. I've got so much content coming for you. And honestly, looking at these results, I'm actually feeling like way better about what Saturday's going to give. Quiet as it's kept, I'm kind of curious what Thursday's going to give. I'm kind of curious what Thursday's going to give because I think it's going to give good. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good evening.